Hey everybody, Miss Maritello here, just doing a quick review on how to find arithmetic means. Specifically, this should help you with writing the linear model for Task 2.7 in the MVP curriculum for Mathematics 1 Honors. So in that problem, we're given a home that was originally sold in 1997 for $50,000. And then they're reselling it, or they're looking at the value again in 2007 when it was worth $309,587. So you're going to want to set up your X value as being the year since 1997. So then the 2007 becomes year 10, and then your Y value would be the home value. So we don't know the value of the home in 1998, 1999, 2000, etc. But we know that 1998 would be year 1 if you're using years since 1997, 1999 would be year 2, 2000 would be year 3, etc. And we know that if we're looking at the linear model, we would be using arithmetic means. So we would be looking at a problem or looking at the function that as if it would have a common difference where we're adding the same number every time. So we don't know what the number is yet, but we could call it x, and then we would be adding x each time. So we would be adding x to get from year 0 to year 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, and then 9 to 10. So that would give us then 10 x's, and you can kind of go through and count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then we would be starting with our 50,000, then we'd be adding each of those 10 x's to get the 309,587. When you go through and simplify that equation then, like we said, we have 10 x's, so you'd have 50,000 plus 10x would be equal to 309,587. When you do have that equation and you go through to start solving, you got to isolate the 10x first. So that 50,000 is positive, so to get rid of that, you would want to subtract 50,000 from both sides of our equation. That would leave you with 10x is equal to 259,587. That 10x would be like 10 multiplied by x, so to undo it, to get the x isolated, you'd have to divide both sides of the equation by 10, and then that'll leave you with x equal to 25,958.7. And then that value will be our common difference. So we know then that instead of adding x each time, we're really going to be adding the 25,958.7. That, from there, it becomes just a little tedious to do in the calculator because we're going to have to do 50,000 plus 25,958.7, and then you would get the 75,958.7, but then you'd have to add 25,958.7 to that, and then keep going, keep going, keep going. So there is a little trick in the graphing calculator that you can use to help you with that. So you're going to want to type in the 25,958.7 first, and then from there you can hit the store key, which is right here. And then once you hit the store key, you're going to need to hit the key that has the variable x on it. And then once you've typed in those three things, again, the number, the store key, and then the x, it should look like this in your calculator. So you've typed in the number, the store key brings up this little arrow, and then you hit the x button, which is right next to alpha. It should look like that. You're going to hit enter, and then it's going to save that 25,958.7 as the x key. So then in your calculator, you can type in 50,000 plus x, and it should bring you 75,958.7. And then you can just type again plus x, and then you're going to get the next number, which would be the 101,917.4. And then you can keep hitting plus x to fill in the rest of the values on the table. And when you get to the end, you should get that year 10 would be 309,587. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for listening.